Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Taylor Simbi, and if you are new, you're welcome, and please subscribe. And if you're already a subscriber, thank you so much for coming back. You are the best. So in today's video guys, I'm going to show you how I achieved this ponytail hairstyle. So watch every step until the end. Let's get into the tutorial. I'm going to start off by sectioning the part that I want the braids right here at the front. So open your line from one side of the ear to the other side of the ear, depending on the size you want your braids at the front to be. I used soft and free gel to achieve my ponytail at the back, so just braid the hair at the front right here to keep it away, and then I applied the gel right round. I did not do this in section, I just applied it right round like that, and then I used my bristle brush to spread the product in. So just brush like that, and when you are done, you can then tie your hair with a scrunch, or I used wool to tie mine, so either scrunch or wool, you can use what you prefer. So just brush like that, and then I just wrap the wool around and tie it guys. That is how I did the back. The back part is really simple to do. So after tying my hair, I'm just going to braid the hair, and then I'm going to tie it with a scrunch. And the good thing about this gel is that you can dry it with a blow dryer guys. You can dry it using heat. It does not melt, it stays in place. Once it's dry, it stays like that. So if you can find this gel, it's really good. It does not melt, it lasts. So I'm just going to wrap my hair around and tie it like that. Right here at the front, I'm going to section my hair into 10 small boxes, and I'm going to be using rubber bands and hair wax. So don't worry about the rubber band breaking your hair. It won't, because the wax is too oily. Yeah, so it will be easier for you to remove. So just section your hair and then apply your wax and brush your hair like that, and then take your rubber band and tie your hair. After tying your hair, you can then separate your hair into two and give it a tug to make it tighter. So I'm just going to repeat the same process right here at the front until I have 10 equal boxes. So this is how the boxes are looking like. There are 10 in total, and I'm going to be using braiding here to do the front right here. So section your braid into two, a bigger piece and a smaller piece, and then I'm going to crochet a smaller piece right there. And guys, my braiding hair is short so that it will be easier for me to work with, unlike long hair is easy to tangle. So I'll be feeding in the braid as I go. So take the smaller piece like that and apply gel to your hair, then take the bigger piece, place it under your braid, and then start braiding guys. The reason why I started with the rubber band is that it is easier if you don't know how to braid and grip at the same time. So this method is easier to do. You won't be worried about gripping, you just braid and go guys. So I'm going to do this second braid. Like as you've seen, I did the other braid off camera, and this is the second braid. And these two braids are going to be the foundation of our pattern. So I'm going to apply gel on the third box right there, and then I'm going to take the braid on the first box, and then I'm going to crisscross it like that, and then I'm going to join it. I'm going to braid joining like that guys. So make sure you crisscross your braid before you join it to the section that you are going to do. So make sure the first box I joined it to the third box, and the second box I'm going to join it to the fourth, and I'm going to continue doing the same pattern guys. So I'm going to braid right here, braid, and then I'm going to turn my braid and start braiding going down, and then I'll add braiding here to make sure that it is thick and to maintain the length that we are going to do until we finish. So add your braiding here and continue braiding until you are satisfied with the thickness, and make sure that you don't braid until the end. When you reach like your chin, you can stop braiding there, and then you can start braiding on the second braid that we left right there. So on the second braid, just twist it like that, guys. Crisscross it like that, and then you can braid it, joining it to the fourth box. So remember, the first box we crisscrossed and braided it into the third box, and the second box we crisscrossed it and braided it into the fourth box, guys. I hope you understand what I'm saying right here, guys. As you can see what I'm doing right there. So I'm just going to continue to braid, and then I'm going to flip my braid like that, and then I'm going to continue to braid, adding my braiding here so that I can maintain the thickness. And then I'm going to braid until I reach my chin, and then I'm going to lift the braid, and then I'm going to take the other one that we left right there and joining to the other section. I'm going to continue to do the same pattern that I'm doing right here, guys, until I finish. So right here, take this other braid and then add more here if necessary, and then you can just crisscross it like that, and then take it and put it under right here, under this one, and then you can braid it, joining it to this other side, guys. So I'm now joining the third box to the fifth box, and the fourth box I'm going to join it to the sixth, going on like that, guys. I hope you understand the pattern that I'm doing right here, guys. I hope you understand. Yeah, so I'm just going to continue, and don't worry about the shape of the braid, guys. When you are done braiding, we're going to come back and sew it so that you can maintain the shape. When you are braiding right here, it's just going to look somehow like that, but when you are done braiding, we're going to sew it down to make sure that it takes shape. So just make sure you are crisscrossing the braid as you go, because if you just braid it joining to the other section without crisscrossing it, you are going to get a different pattern. So make sure you crisscross your braid before you join it to the other section. So I'm just going to continue braiding, guys, and watch every step, guys. And if you are new to my channel, please subscribe and join the family. And if you are already subscribed, but thank you so much for your support, and share this video, guys. Share this video, it helps me a lot. Yeah, so let's continue.
Close your eyes for a minute, close your eyes for a second. I won't change my mind. Water's getting deep now, water's getting deep now. Follow me around, yeah. Can you let me down?
If you braid it way too long, you can just unravel until you reach the point where you can reach your hair like that, guys. So make sure your length is the same as to everything, so that it will take shape when you are done. The last two braids right here, guys, I'm going to braid them all the way down. So I'm going to be adding braiding here until I reach my waist length, and then I'll be using them to wrap the ponytail around later on. So I'm going to be using two type of accessories. So before I put the accessories, I'm going to sew. So right here I'm just using a small needle, and then I'm going to sew where the braid is crisscrossed, guys, to make sure that the pattern show and stays. Yeah, so just hold where your braid is crisscrossed and sew that part. So I'm going to continue to do that from this side all the way to the other side. So I started with a small needle, but I later on switched to a bigger one because the smaller one is hard to work with. There are chances that you can hurt yourself, high chances. So I decided to switch to a bigger one. So after sewing that part that you join the crisscross part, you can just cut off your thread and then sew the next one going on like that. So cut and then sew, guys, like that. As you can see, it is now showing the pattern and shape, guys, unlike before. So make sure that you crisscross your braids when you are braiding so that it will be easier. So right here I'm just going to join these ring accessories to make sure that my pattern stays locked in together. So just connect your pattern with these ring accessories. You can stop right here if you want, but I wanted more accessories, so I added more gold accessories and I loved it, guys. I loved it with these two different types of accessories. So you can do what you want. You can do the first one or the second type of accessories. You can do whichever way you want. So I'm going to use this magic hair bundle. It's synthetic hair. I'm going to secure it with a bobby pin right there, and then I'm going to wrap it around my ponytail. I'm not going to sew it. I'm not going to glue it down. I'm just going to be using a bobby pin, and it was secure, guys. It stayed like that, guys. So this is really quick and easy, and if you want to take it off, it's also easy to remove, unlike when you do sewing or glue. You can do whichever way you prefer, guys, but it was secure. So I'm just going to continue to wrap around, and when I reach the ends, I'm going to take a portion of the curl, and then I'm going to continue to wrap around, and then I'm going to secure with a bobby pin, and after that I'm going to take the braiding hair, and then I'm going to wrap it around again on the ponytail, and I'm going to secure the ends with a bobby pin, guys. And that is so simple. That is how I did the ponytail right here at the back, guys. So simple, quick and easy to do, guys. This hairstyle is really quick and easy to do. So right here, take the braiding hair, both of them, and then just wrap them around your ponytail, guys. That is how I achieved this hairstyle, guys. That is how I achieved. So after wrapping the braiding hair, secure again with a bobby pin right there, and then I'm going to add more accessories on the side, guys. I just think it looked beautiful this way, guys. Yeah, so I'm going to apply my olive oil mousse to my hair to make sure that there are no flyaways, and then after applying the olive oil mousse, guys, that is how I achieved the hairstyle. Let me know what you think about the hairstyle in the comment section down below. Are you going to try it out? Let me know. And if you're new to the channel, subscribe and join the family. And if you're already subscribed, thank you so much for coming back, and don't forget to like and share the tutorial. Goodbye.